What's up, YouTube? This is Rhonda A1 coming to you today with an Ollie's haul. Basically on Fridays, sometimes I will just take a loop around kind of the 1960 road that it turns into Highway 6. So I'll just go from the 1960 store to the Jones Road store to the Highway 6 store to the Katy store. Just go all the way down to Katy and go to that store and then come back home. Kind of make a little loop. It takes about 2.5, 3 hours to do that, but you know, sometimes I do that on Fridays because I know if they've gotten anything in new, it's probably going to be then. So if I go to one of the stores, 1960 or Jones Road, and I see that they have new stuff, I probably will just go to all the stores because I figured the truck does the same thing I do and just makes a loop. So let me just show you what I got because Friday before last, Jones Road did get in a really good shipment of stuff. And so I just went to all the rest of them, and there was some new stuff in each one of them, but some had more than others. One didn't really have anything, but it did have at least one thing new. Anyway, let's get started. So the first thing I saw were these Cricut shirts, and you may have seen my video where I posted on that day while I was in the store what was in there. So I do try to do that. If I see that they have a lot of new stuff, I will do an in-store video, and that way you have time to go and get it before it's gone, because it does go fast. Sometimes the next day it's gone. So I usually try to do an in-store video and edit as soon as I get in the car and get that out to you guys. That's why those videos are not edited the best, because I'm doing it in my car and I have to do a voiceover because of all the noise and ads in Ollie's. Anyway, back to it then. Okay, so I found this medium shirt, Cricut shirt, and this is a youth medium, and that's all I saw that day, Friday. I only saw youth mediums, and then I went back on Tuesday and there was some more in there, a different size. So I don't know if I missed them the first time or what, but yeah, there was some more in there. And then I found these box cards. I did find box cards at almost every store that I went to that day, which I was very surprised to see, and they were all different. They were all different ones. So this is the Jen Hadfield Chasing Adventures. And this is what it has on there. This is how you can kind of decorate it up. I really don't have time to go through all of these, but let's see. I will pull them out just really quickly so that you can kind of see them. So there's that one. And this one, a lot of them are the same on each side, as you can see. And then here is this one, the same on each side for that one. This is very awkward. Okay, that one was not the same. Here we go. So this one is this one, and this one, oopsie, this one is this one, and this one is this one. Some of these you can use as are if you're just really in need of a quick card. Some of them you may need to jazz up, and some of them you can use in your projects. So I thought these were super cute, and I went in there yesterday and there was still a box left. I was very surprised. And then I saw these Heidi Swap notebooks. These are the large size. There's 3 in here. These were $2.99, and I've seen people haul these, and I've been kind of wanting some of these. So I just picked one up, but there's 3 of them in there. And I know people have shown these, but let me pull them out and show it. So there's this one, I'm not sure what we have going on inside, or it just has like kind of a linen look to it on the inside. And this is another pretty and the same linen look on the inside. And then this one, and it has the same linen look on the inside. So super cute, those. And then I found just some ribbon. This was $1 and it was 4 of them. So basically it's like 25 cents a piece, and they were all in the little wrapper. So I'm just glad to see they're not trying to pull them apart and sell them. Then the next thing they had were these Park Lane stamp pads, and they were all in the box, 3 to a box. Now what some of them are doing is they're saying, oh, they're $1 each, but they're not taking them out of the wrapper. And then when you get up to the front, they charge you $3 for this. So that's what they're doing. But they did not charge me $3 for this. And on the box that it was in, it showed that they were $1 a piece. So they charged me $3 for all 3 of them. And so this is what it looks like. I just love these designs here. So I bought a few extras so that I can put into giveaways or have as swaps in case someone didn't get these in their area. And then I picked up just one of these, but this is just like texture sheets. And I kept talking myself out of these. I felt like I could use them for jelly printing and stuff, but I wasn't sure because I haven't really started my jelly printing journey yet. Here's all the designs. But I decided for $1, I would just pick it up and try it eventually. And then they had this Vicky Boutin texture paste, and these I've hauled these before from another Ollie's that were like bright neon colors, but these are like more muted dusty folly colors. So these were just $1, so I went ahead and picked those up. And when I went back in the next Tuesday, these were gone. They only had like a box of these, and they were gone the next time I went in. These this as well, this is a scrapbook kit from Colorbook. This was $2.99. I don't know if I can get the whole thing in the picture. Let's turn it on back and see what it has in it. So it's got these scrapbook papers here, and it's got a sticker sheet and cutout sheets and chipboard sheets, and then it's got the scrapbook album as well. And I really like this one a lot better than the other one I picked up. I'm probably going to keep this one because I love llamas. This has kind of like this little llama here. And so I really like this one. I like the cactus. I like the colors, the greens and the blues and the pinks. So I'm probably going to keep this one. But the other one I'm not crazy about. I did open it, but I don't think I really want to fool with it. So I may give it away or something like that. I'm not sure. Anyway, I did see some of this Cricut foil, and this is adhesive foil, and this has got like how many colors? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 colors in here. This was $2.99, I do believe. And I just picked up one of these. I felt like I should have picked up another one. When I went back in there, I couldn't find them. They weren't there. So I figured they were all sold out. But then when I went back again, I saw they had moved them to a different spot, like on a back wall or something, which is one thing that they do. So someone had asked me to pick them up some poo stickers, and I thought, you know, who wants the poo stickers? But those poo stickers have been there since the beginning, and there was boxes and boxes and boxes of them. And then as soon as someone asked me to go get them some, they were gone, disappeared. And I was like, there's no way that those poo stickers could just be sold out like that. So I feel like they may be either moving them around the store or getting rid of them, throwing them away. I'm not sure what they're doing with them, but they were gone. I picked up this craft knife for $3.99, I do believe. Can always use these craft knives. They really come in clutch. And I did have one break on me. So they do sometimes break. But what happened was the blade kept falling out. And when I kept trying to put a new one in, it would just keep falling out. So I had to get rid of that knife. I kept the blades because you can still use the blades. And these have like these blades that you have to clip in. And I wish they had came. Some people are finding these with the blades, but I did not find it with the blades. I wish I had of, because those, I really would like the blades more than anything. And then I found these K and Company stickers, and these are Thanksgiving stickers. So I picked up just 2 of these, but then when I went back on Tuesday, I picked up some more. They had a big box of these, but I think I've been back twice since then. I think they're either gone or almost gone. So, and then this, there was only, I think, like 2 or 3 of these, and I did pick one up. This was $1. The Thanksgiving stickers were $1. But this is one of those marquee things. And this one is kind of different from the other ones that we've been seeing. First off, it is already put together. It's already got the lights in there. It's already kind of got the decoration in there. I think the other ones you were supposed to decorate yourself. Here are the lights. So it's got the little bulbs, but then you have to put the lights in there. And then this one is made out of plastic. So I didn't realize that the other ones weren't made out of plastic or metal, that they were made out of cardstock. But this one is plastic. Yeah, that surprised me. So this was just $1 though, and I'm glad I picked it up. It looks like a little candy cane, really. You can use it as a J or a candy cane. Bloop, bloop. Yeah, super cute. So that's what it looks like on the back. Hope we can get the lights in there. Okay. I hope we can get the lights in there. That's kind of weird. Okay. I'll have to see. Look, there's instructions are inside here, so we'll have to maybe look at the instructions to figure out how to put it together. Anyways, I had been wanting one of these little date stamps. I had seen one in Ollie's that was not branded, and I really wanted one, and I couldn't find it. And I finally found this one, and this one was, I want to say, $1.99 or $2.99. I don't remember what it was. I think I show it in my video, my in-store video. But this one is kind of cute too, because it has these little sayings that you can kind of put on it as well. So I went ahead and got one of these, and I think later on I went to another store where I found the one that I was looking for, and it was just 99 cents. So I think I picked that one up. Okay, then I went back. That was on Friday. That's what I got on Friday. So I went back on Tuesday, and a lot of that stuff was gone, but a lot of it was still, some of it was still there, and this is what I got. I went ahead and picked up another one of these because I thought I only had picked up one, which it looks like I picked up 2. But I went ahead and picked up another one because I did want to have enough for my giveaways and stuff like that. Then I found these in there, which I didn't find the first time. And I don't know if they were worth $1. These were $1 each, but I thought there was 3 different things, but I only picked up 2 of them. So there was this chalkboard kind of, this is made like a chipboard, but it's like, you can write on it like chalkboard, and it has a little string to it, and it's this just says chalkboard tags, DIY chalkboard tags. And then this one is like a chalkboard board, little stand that you can, like an easel that you can like sit up, and I just thought it was so cute, so I went ahead and picked it up. Really, I don't know if it was worth $1, but it was super cute. Then I found these, I went in on Tuesday and I found these Tracy Hay stamps. So they have this cute little one with the flamingo, and these cute little sayings. I thought those were super cute. I picked up 3 of those, and then I picked up this one with this cute little reindeer and owl, and I guess, I don't know, chipmunk or fox, I'm not sure, mushrooms. And I thought that was like super cute, and they were only 25 cents a piece. So I picked up 3 of those. And I went in there the other day. I went in there just yesterday. So I was in there yesterday because I went out of town. I went again Friday, and then I went again another Tuesday. So yeah, though they still had some of those Tracy Hay stickers, but they were dwindling down though. But they did have a lot of them. Okay, and then I bought some more of these. I think I've got, I don't know if I guess I got one more. I thought I had got quite a few more. I think those are super cute, and I really like those. And then I got another one of these because I found this one in a youth large. So the first time it was a medium, then it was a large. And so that's what I got when I went back in. Now, like I said, I always make a loop. I always make a loop when I go in there. And I did sew some of the things on my shorts. So you might have seen some on my shorts, but I picked this up in the Highway 6 store. This is the only thing I found. Everything else was the same old thing that's been there or not. They had one other new thing, and then I just didn't pick it up because I really didn't need it. But this was $1.99 for the Flower Child Jen Hatfield cards. And I guess we need to open these as well. Let's not and say we did. I'll just show you the back here because I really don't have time. I have a lot of stuff to do, and I got somewhere else to be in an hour or so. Okay, so that was the Highway 6 store. Then in the 1960 store, I found these cards for $9.99, and these are the crepe paper fresh bouquet cards. These are super pretty. I really like these. Here are those. And yeah, I can't wait to craft with those. And then I just happened to pick up this can opener. I've been needing a new can opener, and I love this color green. This is not my favorite color green, but it is one of my favorite color greens. So this was $3.99. So I picked that up. And then I'll be right back. Okay, so I think on these cards, I didn't find these in the 1960 store. I may have not found cards in 1960 store, but it was either the 1960 store or the Katy store, one of the two. But anyway, here's what I found at the Katy store. They had a few new things as well. I found this month and day stamp in there. And then I found these envelope sets of craft envelopes, the 6 sets, and these were $1, so it was a stamp. Pretty much everything I found in the Katy store was $1. And then they also had, they didn't have these before. I had found these before, but at another store that's like way far away. And I did want some more of these, but I didn't want to go way out to that store to get them. So I was glad to see them in the Katy store. So I picked a few of these up. This is the Very Cherry. This is a new one they had called Take Me to the Sea. And so they had tons of these. So I picked these up in case you haven't seen these. The other ones I've hauled before and showed you. So, I guess we can kind of check these out real quick. And of course, I have a hard time getting them open. Okay, so I just think this one right here they had on top was super pretty. But here are those. Ahoy, sun, sand, sea. So yeah, this was a couple weeks ago that I went and hauled all this stuff. But I'm finally getting it. I just had a family reunion I was planning for and had to go and order the t-shirts and do all the things and get ready and drive down there. But what I ended up doing was making a little road trip out of it to go to some Ollies that were on the way and on the way back. So I do have another Ollie's road trip for you. I know I haven't got the Dallas one for you yet, but I'm going to be doing that one. And I'm going to do, I'll call it the East Texas road trip because it was out in East Texas that I was able to find a few Ollies out there and haul some stuff on the East Texas one too. So anyway, I found these Wild and Free. I don't think we've seen these before. So here's what is in that one. Super cute with the cowboy boots. And yeah, they got cowboy boot strips and cactus, and that's super cute. And then let's see what they have as stickers. And then I got another set of the C ones. Okay, so this one is super cute. It says wild and free. The little boot, super cute. And they had tons of these as well. But you never know. Sometimes they can have tons of stuff, and if people like it, it'll be gone the next time you go in. And yeah, that store, when they first started, didn't have anything. It took them forever to get their stuff in. But once they started getting it in, they started getting some really good stuff. The only thing is, it is so far away. So I have to pick and choose my times to go there. Yeehaw! So those are super cute. Love those. And then I was able to pick up some basil paper, which I know is good cardstock, but I just don't buy any of the $2.99 packs. I just refused. I think it's too much to spend. Anyway, and if it's especially not a color that I'm like super needing or wanting, I don't see the point. Anyway, I picked these up. These are 12 by 12s of the basil paper, and they were $1. So I picked it up in this red maroonish color. And then I picked it up in this, it's called Dolphin Gray. I wasn't quite sure what color this was in the store, but it's called Dolphin Gray. It was $1, and I think there's 25 sheets, 25 sheets in here. So I think that is all I got on that little Friday road trip around Houston haul. The next Thursday, or last Thursday, I went to a couple of Ollies that are way far out in a different direction for me. And I'm going to do that in a separate haul because I don't want this to get too long. So I'm going to wrap this up here, and then we'll do those next. And just let me know if you've seen anything that you like in this haul. Let me know in the comments box if you've gotten any of these things. Let me know. Let us all know. We want to know what everybody got, right? So, yeah, thank you so much for liking, subscribing, turning on the bell for notifications, just interacting with my channel. I thank you so much. We are almost to 400. Which I will do another giveaway, even if no one enters. If no one enters my giveaway, but you just keep subscribing, I'd appreciate that too. But I would love to give back to you guys. So please enter my giveaway. I'll try to make it as simple as possible. But if you win, you do have to, get in contact with me to give me your shipping address so I can get these things sent out to you. And that is as simple as going on my Instagram, which is the same as the name of this channel. It'll be in the description box, and you can direct message me and give me your info, and that way it's all nice and private. All right, that's all I have to say, and as always, thanks for watching.